So I'll be the first to admit that I don't agree with Marianne Williamson on everything, but out of everyone else who ran for president in 2020, she is the only one besides Bernie Sanders who actually has proven to be principled, who actually cares about the issues. And where I disagree with her on the policy, I don't think it's because she's bought or sold out or not courageous enough. I think there's just a legitimate policy disagreement. So Marianne Williamson is someone who I have grown to really respect lately. And she keeps defending Bernie, and it's making me love her anymore, because at a time where you have basically no allies in mainstream media and American politics, it's nice to see at least someone willing to speak out for you. So as you all know, The View recently interviewed Bernie Sanders, and it was an absolute train wreck. I covered that in a different video. We won't rehash it. But Alyssa Milano tweeted out a segment where she thanked Whoopi Goldberg, saying this moment in time is too important to take bullshit from our politicians. And she said this in response to Whoopi Goldberg pressing Bernie Sanders to drop out. Now, in response to this, Marianne Williamson says this to Alyssa Milano: Bernie has nothing to apologize for, Alyssa. The bullshit here isn't coming from him. She then added, George Washington warned us against political parties, saying it would create factions of people more concerned with their faction than with their country. Those placing the will of the DNC before the will of the people are doing exactly what he warned us against. It's ludicrous. Here. I think you dropped this, Queen. Put it on. It's your crown. Put it on. I have no choice but to stand her from this point forward. She's correct. American politics, we don't often talk about policy. This has devolved into a team sport where everyone on one side is rah-rah team blue and everyone on the other side is rah-rah team red. And you have a small subsection of the electorate, the left, who genuinely cares about policy above everything else. We're not looking at charisma. We're not looking at strategy insofar as, that helps us get the policies we want codified into law, but it's policy over platitudes and personality. That's where we're coming from. So it's nice to see someone with a high profile call out that team sport, especially when it's gotten to the point where they're arguing which rapist is better. Like, they're saying now, at least our team captain hasn't raped as many women as your team captain. So he has a lot of raping to do to catch up. Like, this is a real tweet that somebody said. That's where we're at. That's the state of American politics. Because people are so blinded by party loyalty that they are willing to abandon all of their principles, all to make sure that their team wins. This is a game to them. This is a game. They don't care about policy. Alyssa Milano is a multi-millionaire who's going to be fine regardless of who occupies the White House and Congress. To her, this is basically a hobby. It doesn't matter. The outcome of policies isn't going to impact her life in any way, shape, or form. She's privileged. So it's nice to see people like Marianne Williamson, who doesn't have to care, genuinely care about poor people, want to fix the country, want to heal the divide in a real way. So I don't really have much left to say about this. I just wanted to share this. Marianne Williamson lately has been so great. And look, I think that we all really began to respect her once she ripped Dave Rubin a new asshole. That was just lovely to see. But there were some dark moments where she, claimed that she couldn't support Medicare for all at a debate because she'd be an agent of chaos. And then she was a little wishy-washy on it there. But look, if she genuinely comes around to Medicare for all and actually advocates for it, like, I could support her in the future. Who else is there? Like, that's where we're at, right? It'd be difficult for her to build a political coalition or, build up her name recognition in a way that Bernie has. But at this point, who's going to be the next successor to Bernie Sanders? Maybe it's Marianne Williamson. I don't know. But all I know is right now in the moment, I really appreciate what she's doing. I have a newfound respect for her, and I have no choice but to stand the new queen of the progressive left.